So welcome back, episode 2 of Play Your Rankings Right. We've got our special guest, Wolf. We had him on the podcast. So if you've not seen that, go check that out already. And it's going to be the same game as the last one we played with Phil. And Ben, do you want to just quickly explain some of the rules?
Yeah, so basically you're going to be getting 2 players read to you, and you're going to have to guess which player is higher ranked. You get a 7-second timer to decide which player you think is higher ranked. And on the final it's quite quick fire. And on the final question 15, you'll get 20 seconds to give an answer which has an added twist. So
okay.
Let me bring up.
Wow, it's a lot of pressure for a stat guy.
It's a lot of pressure.
I'm a big stat guy. I'm a big stat guy.
A big stat guy. Right. Let us bring up the.
And if I don't do well, my players are going to let me know about it too.
Yeah, and not just that, we have a leaderboard as well. So our first guest, Phil, he got 7 out of 15.
Okay, I have to beat Phil.
Yeah, you have to beat Phil. That's your benchmark, right?
Well, you've bigged yourself up quite a lot with your rankings knowledge, so...
I know, this is going to be tough.
So one final word before we start. How are you feeling right now?
Good. Let's go.
Good?
Bring it on.
Let's go. Ben.
Right, okay. Give me 1 second. Let me bring up the question 1. Who is higher in the rankings? Reilly Opelka or Pablo Carreño Buster? Go.
Carreño Buster.
Locked in there. 2 seconds to go. I can announce. That's correct. Carreño Buster there, 25 in the world. And Reilly Opelka there, number 39.
Number 39, I knew that.
So Opelka's rising through it, but Carreño Buster, I think he's been playing a bit longer. He's an experienced player and he's 25th. So number 2, Evans or Tommy Paul, one of your boys?
Would be Dan Evans.
Paused in at a second there. And
that's correct.
Well done.
Evans is 28 and Tommy Paul 57.
57. Yep.
So well done. So far, 2 out of 0, doing well. But just
it's good.
Warn you, Phil got 2 out of 0 as well and ended up with 7. We're only going to get harder.
Come on.
Question 3. We've got Ernest Golbis and Constant Lestienne. Go.
That's a close one. They're both between 100 and 200. Lestienne.
Gonna have to rush you.
Lestienne.
Oh. Just on the buzzer there. Just checking with the adjudicator. I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer.
Oh, that was a tough one.
We've got Lestienne.
Very tough. Lestienne's been playing for a bit, like Golbis has been around for a lot, but he's been injured. He's just recently come back. He reached the final.
Won an event.
Won the final, didn't he? Yeah, he beat
Jerzy
Janovic.
That's right. That probably jumped his ranking up a little bit.
So that's boosted up his ranking massively. It's a bit of a tricky question. But yeah, Golbis 162 and Lestienne 210. Anyway, number 4. Right. Carlos Alcaraz Garcia, or Bjorn Fratangelo.
Go.
American.
Bjorn lost his points, so the other guy.
Well, so we paused it at 3 seconds then.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
What?
We're now 2 of 4 Alcaraz. There after
Alcaraz 318 and Fratangelo 262.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Tough.
That's it. There's no it's only a game 500. So what JG said in the last episode, it's only a game for the brave.
Right? I'm still on track to beat Phil though. I'm still on track to beat Phil.
Yeah, I think this is the same start as Phil had as well.
All right.
Similar start. So, right. So we're on to question number 5. And we've got, first up, Ilya Ivashka and Martin Fuchskovich.
Fuchskovich.
Wow, locked in at 1 second there.
Yeah.
And I can announce, correct. They obviously knew that one straight off the bat. We all know Martin Fuchskovich. What a character. Jaron, one of your favourite players on tour. Tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, well, I love him, man. He's a brilliant player. He's always disappointing in terms of, like, he always shows a lot of promise, wins the first set, and then afterwards sort of fades out a bit. But he's been around for a while, brilliant player, and he's been playing really good recently. He had a good game against, he had a good run in the Australian Open.
He beat one of my guys. He beat Tommy Paul. Yeah, he beat Tommy.
Paul. I think he just fell short against Federer, if I believe.
Yeah, took a set.
The guy does everything well. He does nothing super, super well, but everything well. Moves well, great forehand, great backhand, serves well, returns well.
Yeah,
and he shows. He shows if you have an off day or an off set, he'll take it.
He's going to take Federer. It. Yep.
But
that guy is shredded. There's not an ounce of body fat on that guy.
Yeah,
he's
he
a fitness freak.
Man.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to number 6 and more familiar names: Zverev or Monfils.
Ooh, starting now.
Zverev.
Oh, it's paused in at 2 seconds.
He knows his top 10.
Is it?
That is correct.
Well done.
Well done. Zverev number 7 and Monfils number 9. Just tell us a bit about Monfils, Ben.
Monfils, well, as we all know, this year was probably the only year that Monfils didn't need a break from coronavirus, because won those 2 ATP events in a row and then came up just short against Djokovic in what the most incredible ATP event of the year, I would say myself, where he that's where he had the match points, didn't he? And he just couldn't take it. Djokovic, his usual sturdy self, gets it all back, and then last set creamed him. See you later. Unfortunately, we all love Monfils, but he's not at the Djokovic level yet. So, we move on to question 7. And we've got, a person you'll probably know very well from the clay courts. We've got Davidovich Fokina. And we've also got, he's going up against Cedric Marcel Stebe. Go.
Davidovich Fokina, I believe. He broke into the top 100.
It's locked in there at 4 seconds. So let me just check with the adjudicator. It's correct. Another great call there from the Wolf. Tell us a little.
Davidovich Fokina is going to be really good, especially on clay. People don't know he won Junior Wimbledon too. That kid's got some firepower, let's say.
Yeah, he's a brilliant player. You said they're both in the top 100. Only Fokina is 97th with Stebe in 133.
Yeah, no, sorry. I meant to say Fokina broke into the top 100. I knew Stebe wasn't there yet because he was injured for a while.
Yeah.
Great
but then recently playing against Pei, he had a brilliant Australian Open against Pei. He played really well. Looked like, I think he took Pei to 5 sets, and Pei's like 20th in the world. So it's very impressive.
Yeah. You were saying on one of the previous pods, Jaron, about Davidovich Fokina and his starring in the Next Gen tournament as well. So it shows that he's on the up. He's a young player with a lot of talent, and they're really recognising it now on the tour.
Yeah, brilliant on clay. But
he's going to be scary
as well.
That match that he had, was it against Sabbath Wild? There was the most crazy affair between those two on clay. Just an incredible match.
It got a little heated, right? Didn't it get a little heated?
A little.
Okay, a lot heated. Okay.
Wasn't it with wasn't there like a final, the match point winner that they challenged that didn't it actually turned out that they didn't win the match, and then they had to continue, I believe, as well.
Bizarre. It was bizarre.
Okay. Well, anyway, on to the next one.
Right, so next
Gianluca
up.
Quincy or Philippe Christian Giannou.
Go.
Quincy.
Oh.
I'm not confident.
That's incorrect.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Quincy, 441, and Giannou, 400. It's a tough one.
That was a tough one. Which question is that one?
Number 8.
Number 8, was it? Okay, just making sure.
How many do I have right so far?
You have I believe it's 5.
5 out of 8.
All
Yeah.
All right. Good. I just have to beat
Do you
Phil.
want to say anything about Janu, Ben?
Janu is just he's just been a promising player. I've been following on the sort of ITF ranks. He's been just having like an incredible season. It's a bit up and down, but he has spurts of just winning like a few games in a row and picking up like maybe some tournament finals. He's not really done anything groundbreaking yet, but he still pulls out the big result here and there. So
He's won quite a few games in the lower level, hasn't he? And he's pushed him into the top 500. So.
I've kept him on my radar just because I think that he's one who, if he just manages to conquer maybe the way it could be just like a little bit of nerves in the final part of tournaments, I reckon he could probably push his way into the challenges. So anyway, we'll move on to the next question. So we're 5 of 8. You only got to get 3 more to go to the top of the leaderboard, bear in mind
Come
here.
on.
So you're looking good. This one's an interesting one. Right, I'll get the timer ready. We've got Big John Isner. And we've got Taylor Fritz. Go.
John Isner.
This is paused in at 3 seconds there.
That was quick.
This is his own man. This would be dreadful if he got this one wrong.
I know.
But he hasn't. It's correct.
Nice one, man.
So well done. That's 6 out of 9, is it?
Yeah,
Wow.
I couldn't say anything about these 2 players because this guy knows everything about them already. So
What about the, yeah, I don't think we can
I'm going to let you say, give us a little fun fact about Taylor Fritz.
Yeah.
That people might not know.
A fun fact. Wow, that's tough. I don't know. I mean, everybody knows that he's a gamer. Number 1 junior in the world. How's that?
Yeah,
He
that's
was
perfect,
number 1
man.
junior.
Okay. So on to the next one.
Oh, wait. Here's a tidbit about Taylor. His
Go on then.
mom was number 8 in the world
Ooh.
and made 3 quarterfinals or 3 different slams. She made the quarterfinals.
Didn't know
So
that.
he has some tennis pedigree. A lot of people
Wow.
don't know that.
We can't give you a point for that, but thanks for the.
I'm full of useless tennis knowledge.
That's good. It's always
Yeah,
useful
cool, man.
on the podcast. Don't worry. Or
That's
the game
true.
show.
That's true.
Next up, we have Martin Klizan or Mohamed Safwat. Go.
Safwat. Klizan struggled recently.
Was in at 3 seconds there.
Yeah, but I'm not confident because Klizan's really good and he's been top 50 and I've seen him play at a high level. But Safwat's had a good run. He's won some matches, so I don't know.
And you was right to pick Safwat.
Wow.
Well done.
Well done.
And that gives us what, Ben, for the scores?
Well, only 3 incorrect answers so far. So we've got 7 out of 10. Wow.
Wow, I gotta get
incredible.
really 0 for 5 here not to beat Phil. Come on.
Yeah, Phil is quaking in his boots right now. Right, who have we got next on? Do we have any little tidbits on either of these 2 guys? I know we spoke about Mohamed Safwat.
No, just Safwat's been in great form. Klizan recently has been struggling a bit and he's been
Yeah.
up there, but he's fallen off a bit.
Yeah, I think Wolf.
Oh, here's a little tidbit.
Yeah.
I played a challenger in Vietnam 2 years ago, and the guy I lost to put Safwat in the hospital because they went 7-5 in the 3rd set, and it was really humid and hot.
Wow.
That's my claim to fame to Safwat.
I've got a new thing for this game. Right, why don't we just do the thing and then he has to say a little stat about every player.
I think he's got more stats than what we do. We just following him on flash scores, mate.
Go on, Ben.
Right, okay. We've got a couple of favourites up on the next one. Right, hopefully you've done your homework for this one. We've got a guy by the same name as me. We got Benjamin Bonzi and Liam Caruana. Go.
Liam Caruana, but I'm not confident.
Oh, we're paused in at 3 seconds.
That was quick.
I'm just going in for the adjudicator. Can you give me a sign? Oh, it's not. It's wrong. I'm sorry. You've got Liam Caruana's there at 415 in the world. Benjamin Bonzi 218. And Jaron, do you want to tell us why that is, Jaron?
No, well, I'll tell you one thing. I did this game mode for these selections, and I thought this one is going to be 200 difference. I feel like it's very... Bonzi's gone under the radar very much. You would never think he was that highly rated, whereas you'd think Liam Corona was a bit lower down. So that's why I thought it's a very good matchup to do.
Well,
so if we give you on that one,
if we can, I thought you were going to say about we've been following Bonzi on this incredible challenger run that he's been having of late. He seems to be literally smashing the living daylights out of everybody on the Challenger Tour. I think he may have got to a couple of finals in a couple of events, and literally he's been just raking in those points like gradually, and people under the radar, like you say. But he's been beating some great players. So I don't know. Maybe he went under your radar there, Wolf.
Yeah, so before I jumped on tour, I knew everybody from 200 to 2000 in the world because I followed the Futures Tour big time. I mean, every day I was looking at all the results. And now I just don't have the time, so I just follow my guys and that 200 to top 10 group. And so my knowledge from 200 down isn't great. It used to be, but now it's better in the top 200.
Oh, sounds like a good excuse to me.
It's a very good excuse.
You've done pretty well so far, so we'll let you off with that one.
Okay.
Although I think Phil would have been pretty angry you got that one wrong. I saw him on the video. He was on the video chat with Liam Caruana the other day.
Yeah. Okay, so next one. Dimitri Popko or Malik Jaziri? Go.
Popko, because Jaziri hasn't defended a lot of points. He hasn't done much the last years. I'm going to have to go with Popko. Popko just came back, though, so I don't know how many points he has.
Final answer? Yeah, okay.
Final answer.
All right, we lock that in. You've got to give us a definitive answer. If you keep speaking, then I don't know if it's your final answer. That's when you said Popko.
Okay. Sure, it's Popko.
Popko is the one. That is correct.
Well done.
7-6, Jaziri 2-6-1.
Back on the winning streak again.
Nice one.
Come on.
And as we know, Popko, an incredible player. He's been playing super well in a lot of challenger events of late. He's actually, he's been getting to the final or a few as well, beating some very, very good players.
Fun fact, Taylor played him in one of his first Futures events ever. And one of the sets, I think Popko only got 2 points.
Oh, wow.
So there's a little tidbit.
That's brilliant.
He's not quite on the same standard, is he? I don't think. But he's good. He's one of our favourites from the Challenger Tour, I think. He's always one who's, excuse the pun, popping up on the scorecard. I know, terrible. Right, on to the next question. Kei Nishikori or Igor Gerasimov? Go.
Gerasimov. No, Nishikori.
Okay.
Nishikori.
Well, locked in with 1 second there. He changed his mind at the last second.
Oh.
Lucky this isn't a game where we only take your first answer, isn't it?
If we said protected ranking, it's for sure Nishikori, but we're not going protected
ranking. I don't know
ranking.
if there's any protective rankings in this game. So we had an initial answer that then from Gerasimov that changed to Nishikori. Check if that was just to see if that was the right choice. It was correct. Well done.
Yes.
Did well to change his mind on that one. Well done.
Nishikori, 31st in the world, and Gerasimov, 69.
Indeed.
Yeah, there we go.
Two top hardcore players there.
Yep.
And now, Jaron, let's take us in number 14, yeah?
Yeah. So just before the last one, the big finale, we have Michael Redlecki or Andrea Vavasori. Go.
Second one, Vavasori.
Oh, paused in there at 4 seconds.
Okay, to clarify, it was Michael Redlecki, not Martin, his brother.
Yes.
Little trick question there.
But I know it's a trick question. Michael's actually been doing quite well.
Yeah, Michael has been doing very well. And the correct answer is Andrea Vavasori. So you're
He's
correct.
done it again. Well done.
Nice. He's smashing this.
So,
what does that give us before the last one?
So we've only had 4 incorrect answers so far. We've got 10 out of 14.
Wow, double digits.
It's incredible, really.
Come on.
He's living up to his ranking.
The last one.
Yeah, so the last one, there's a little bit of extra pressure on this one. There's a little bit of a twist in the
oh, great.
So you've the final question. You're going to be given one player. You have to give us their exact ranking, but you can be up to 5 ranking places above or 5 ranking places below with your guess.
Okay.
You have 20 seconds to give us your answer.
Okay.
I will tell you when the timer starts.
And if you get it exactly correct, you get double points.
Correct, Jaron. Thank you for filling us in.
Okay.
So there's 2 points up for grabs here. So rack your brains. Think back through that memory bank on when you last saw that list.
And we want no excuses this time.
No excuses. Come on. I'm just hoping they're my players.
And there may be a little bit of a catch in who we've picked to give you.
All right.
The player is JJ Wolf. Go.
Wolf and Wolf.
100 and...
You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds left?
130.
130. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
5 seconds. Okay. Paused in. 1 second to go.
Could be a little higher, could be a little lower.
130. Locked in. We're checking. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not right. He's 144 in the world.
Oh, not far off.
Not far off. Not far off.
Good thinking, man.
It was.
Process was very good with it.
4 weeks ago, I would have told you the exact right answer.
Exactly. I was hoping you had a photographic memory and you were just clawing back that.
But we knew we had Wolf on the show, so the final question was always going to be JJ Wolf.
JJ Wolf.
You should have known that was coming.
You know, it's funny. The first time I met him, I introduced myself, Wolf, and he froze and he's like, "That's my name." And I was like, "I know."
If you become his physio, there's just hell's gonna break loose, I think.
It will break loose. I should have got the hint. Gosh.
But still, an amazing score there. 10 out of 16. Well, 10 out of 16 really, which could be your total.
Yeah, the bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 points.
I'm happy with that.
Means you're
maybe
top
in a year from now. Maybe in a year from now, when I'm like 10 on that ranking list, I can have another shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's to say you won't be top? Because right now you're top of the leaderboard. You've pushed Phil. Phil's down to. Unfortunately, Phil, if you're watching this, you're now bottom of the leaderboard of 2 people. But yeah, it's just been it's been incredible having you on the game show and the podcast. Well done for all those correct answers. You really backed up your knowledge of rankings despite not having looked at it for a while. So well done. Cheers to you.
Thanks for having me. It was a blast. Thank you.
Indeed.
Appreciate it.
And we'll see.
Also, let us know in the comments how you got on, like playing along at home. Hopefully, let's see if you beat 10. I don't know. Maybe there's one person out there who got more than 10. Obviously, no cheating's allowed. We don't want to know Google stuff going on. But thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back for episode 3.
Yeah, don't forget. Well, if you're loving the game show, leave us a comment, leave us a like, subscribe, share it with your friends. We'll see you next time. Episode 3, where we'll have another special guest. But for now, goodbye.